welcome to our journey into power practice. My name is Erin and I will be leading you through. Last week we went through integration and awakening, and today we're going to add vitality. So if you're looking for a little vitality in your life, you've come to the right place. Let's start in child's pose. And bring your toes to touch and your knees nice and wide. Place your forehead on your mat. And right away this morning or this afternoon, wherever this might land in your day, fire up your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of your nose. Tuck your toes under, come into downward facing dog. Again, just do that little check. Pull your hips forward into a high plank position. Yeah, and if you moved your hands at all, just leave them there and then lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Your hands press down into your mat. Slight bend in the knees and press your chest towards your thighs. Create a long spine. And then start to notice your shoulders here and pull your shoulders away from your ears and wrap your scaps, like wrap your spine. Step your hands to your feet, ragdoll. Keep your feet split 6 inches. Grab opposite elbows and let your head sway side to side. Release your elbows, heel toe your feet together, find your hands on your hips. Stand all the way up, reach both hands up towards the ceiling, breathe in, and pull your hands to heart center. Gazing over your fingertips, take a deep breath in, and release. Extended mountain pose, inhale, integration, finished, going into awakening. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Lift up halfway, step back, high plank. Again, holding this high plank as we shift forward. Yeah, even firing up through the legs, pulling the leg muscles to the bones, lifting the front of the pelvis towards the face. Shift forward on your toes, inhale. Lower halfway down, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Great work, 5 breaths here. Breathe in together. And get empty. Step your feet to your fingers. Lift up halfway, inhale. Bow forward and exhale. Extended mountain pose, reach up. Bow forward. Lift up halfway. Step back, high plank to low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog. Yeah, press the tops of your feet down here, pull your heart through your arms, lift your thighs. There you go, downward facing dog. Yeah, a little upward dog check there. Belly button pulls in. Yeah, heels press down. Center of each heel presses down. And then see here if you can even lift your 10 toes. Like get super active in your feet, in your lower leg. Yeah, take another breath in. And a bigger breath out. Step your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway, inhale. Bow forward as you exhale. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, thighs up, heart through, downward facing dog. Press more through the triad of your hands. Yeah, pointer finger and thumb. Press down to lift up, pull into center. Lift up high on the toes. Bend into the knees just slightly. Look to your hands. Lightly jump here. Lift up halfway, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Extended mountain pose. A forward fold. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Yeah, the halfway lift, upward facing dog, sets up your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Great job. That's 4. Lift high on the toes. Slightly bend into the knees. Look to your hands. Lightly jump to your feet. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Extended mountain pose. Press through your heels. Reach your fingertips an inch higher. Bow forward. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Great job. Just like that. 5 Sun A's. We'll move on to our Sun B's. And we'll keep our 5 breaths in our completing downward facing dog. Yeah, notice the resistance of wanting to move forward, wanting to move on. And allow yourself to just set your drishti and stay right where you are. For 1 breath. Breathe out. Look forward. Step or hop. Lift up halfway. Bow. Chair pose. Hips low, hands go up. Great job. Remember our options here. Cactus arms, hands to heart center. Yeah, you choose. Sink your hips a little lower. Pull your shins to the back of the room. Yeah, gaze past your fingertips or at least eye level. Fire up your legs. Pull in, hug into center. Breathe in. And bow forward. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step your right foot between your hands, warrior 1. So remember, hands on the ground, spin your left heel flat, and rise up. Staying low in our legs, really getting into our first warrior 1 here, dropping our pelvis. Taking a few deep breaths. Now press more through the outer edge of your back foot to lift your arch and pull your left hip forward. 1 more breath, look up, maybe go back. Chaturanga. Okay, you can float your right leg if you want. Upward dog, thighs up. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Same thing, set it up. And go up, breathe in. Again, the knife edge of your back foot, so right here, yeah, press that down into the ground. And lift your back arch, pull your right hip forward this time. Now lift the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button. Feeling all the things here. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Breathe out. Feet to fingers. Lift up halfway. Bow forward. Chair pose. Watch my hips here. Sink low as your hands rise high. Bow forward. 1 breath. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Go up, breathe in, and come down, chaturanga. Yeah, use your knees here if you need to. Keep the integrity. Upward dog of the pose. Yes, left foot steps forward, warrior one. Great work. Go up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look to your hands. Go there. Lift up halfway. Bow forward. Chair pose. 1 breath, 1 movement. Forward fold. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Go up and breathe in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Chaturanga, great work. Up dog. Down dog. Yeah, hold your downward facing dog here. Yeah, keep the integrity of your downward facing dog, yeah. As you awaken the body, you can become more integrated. Lift up high on the toes. Bend into the knees. Jump forward. Here we go, number 4. Forward fold. Chair pose. Bow forward. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot steps forward. Same breath out, warrior one. Now you inhale. And exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Pressing the chest towards the thighs. Center of each heel presses straight down. Inner ankles turn back towards the back wall. Yeah, total body integrity here. Lift up high on the toes last time through. Bend the knees, look to the hands. Jump there, lift up halfway, inhale. Really focus on the breath. Bow forward, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Warrior one, keep breathing out. And then inhale to rise. Chaturanga, exhale. All the way to the bottom of your push-up. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. So good. Yes, take a couple deep breaths here. Maybe release some heat, breathing out the mouth. Ha. And then reseal, rejoining your Ujjayi breath. Good. Step your feet together. Lift your right leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hip open. And flip the dog, both feet on 12 o'clock. Lift your hips. Reach your hand towards the wall in front of you. Breathe in. Come back, high plank. Keep the right hand down, side plank. Now lift the hips. Inhale, look up. And chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Flip your dog, both feet on 12 o'clock. Reach for the ceiling or whatever's in front of you, maybe the floorboards. High plank, side plank. Yeah, lots of options in this side plank. Stay in it. Breathe in. And chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. All right, that is awakening. Yeah, great job. Now we're moving into vitality. So in our vitality, we start right from the end of integration. Lift your right leg. Step your right foot between your hands. Crescent lunge. In our crescent lunge, yeah, everybody drop down to the back knee. Shift forward so your knee stacks over your front ankle. Tuck your back heels under. Yeah, pull the front of your pelvis up towards your face. Reach your hands high towards the ceiling. And now without moving your front knee or front thigh, yeah, lift up. Yes, great job. Yeah, a lot of feelings here. Bring your hands to your heart, breathe in. As you breathe in, bring the crown of your head forward, and as you exhale, twist, dropping your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Again, lengthen through the spine, breathe in. Twist as you breathe out, take your gaze to the ceiling. Take another breath in, and a bigger breath out. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Warrior two, so stay in your legs, sweep your arms around. Yeah, my feet are exactly where they need to be, heels in one line. Warrior two, my arms extend, one fingertip to the other, gazing over my front fingertips. Breathe in together, extended side angle. So your hand can either come to the ground or elbow to the thigh. Yeah, and reach your top hand forward so your bicep lines up with your ear. Take a couple breaths here. Notice the gripping in your toes, release it. Breathe in. Plant both hands to the mat, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Lift your left leg in the air. Step it between your hands, crescent lunge. Yeah, you know where we're going, but stay with me. Drop down, forward, knee over ankle. Go up, pull in, and then lift. Yeah, nice and low here. Pelvis stays low. Shift forward so your back heel stacks over your back ankle. Hands to your heart. Drop the crown of your head forward. As you exhale, twist open. Pull your belly off your thigh, pull in. Twist as you exhale. One more time, lengthen. And twist. Warrior two, stay into your legs. Yes, in Warrior two, my back foot is parallel with the back of my mat. My heels are lined up. And gazing over my front fingertips. Again, notice if there's any gripping in your toes, release it. Extended side angle, either elbow to your knee or hand to the ground, but keep your knee stacked over your ankle. Reach your top arm forward. Yeah, 3 breaths. Ujjayi. One breath in. Chaturanga. Yeah, flow right into it. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Great job. Take a couple of big breaths here. Maybe release some heat. We're almost there. Yeah, really awakening the vitality in our life, in our practice, so that we can step off of this mat, yeah, and step out into the world. Walk your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway. Bow forward. Chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart and twist to the right. Right elbow outside of right knee. Drop your hips below your heart and pull your knees in one line. Yeah, you can even peek down. Shift the weight back into your heels and then twist open. Belly pulls in, twisting as we exhale. Chair pose. Hands to your heart, twist to the left. Same checklist, knees, heels, toes, lift, and twist as you exhale. Chair pose. Bow forward, split your feet, hip distance apart. Take your peace fingers and wrap your big toes. Pull yourself in, hug in. And bend your knees a little bit here, yeah, so your chest can lie on your thighs. Take Gorilla Asana, so you're going to take your whole hand underneath of your foot so that your toes are all the way up towards your wrist creases. Again, notice the urge to want to look forward, let it go. Good, shifting into your hands. Release your hands. Alrighty, next we have crow. Last thing of our practice. So you have everybody just go through this with me until you get to your spot, and then just stay there. So our feet are going to start together. Yeah, our hands are wide and spread about 12 inches in front of our feet, just in the same shoulder distance as a chaturanga. Yeah, I'm going to lift up high on my toes and plant my knees and my triceps. Yeah, and then keep your gaze forward in front of your fingers. Stay right here. Or lift up one foot, lift up 2 feet, press your hands into each other. Press your feet into each other, how about that? Lift up, pull in, belly button in, and release down. Great work. Flow through one finishing chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. Yeah, that establishes our vitality sequence. Really great job. Yeah, I know I'm sweating. I'm sure you're sweating. For those of you that thought yoga was like sitting and stretching, yeah, kind of getting awakened to like the life force that can be brought through this movement sequence. Join me in deep rest. Lay onto your back. Pull both knees into your chest. Yeah, release the left knee, pull the right knee in. Drop the right knee over to the left, supine twist, open up. Take a couple breaths here, as many as you need. And switch sides, pull the left knee in, squeeze, hug in. And switch, drop over, open up. And come back to center, Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Pull your whole spine flat on the ground. Shavasana. Final rest. So allow yourself right here to let everything go into the ground. Yeah, give yourself about 10 breaths right here before you, the day can wait. Stay here. And take a big overhead stretch. Good morning stretch. Reach. And roll to the right side. Just taking a second to acknowledge yourself for your practice. Thank your body for everything it does for you. And gently press yourself up to a seat. Bringing your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in, pull your spine long. Press your sit bones down as you exhale. Touch thumb tips to forehead center, breathe in. Together we bow and we say, Namaste. Beautiful practice, everyone. Yeah, great work. Way to show up on your mat. Yeah, and earn your vitality. Keep coming back, keep practicing. Good work.